It's not about your tracks on Spotify. It's not about who you know. It's not about how much fucking clout you have or followers or anything like that. It's just about reaching people in the right moment, in the right way. I would say you got a better shot getting in person with somebody smaller, getting cool with them, slowly getting into them. I don't think sending emails and sending tweets and trying to buy collabs and shit is the way to do it. I think y'all gotta fucking get in person with the hottest person who makes music, who lives near you, get with them, get them to a level, meet the next biggest person from where you from, meet the next biggest person from where you from, build yourself up. Don't start going for a fucking Drake collab out the gate when you start making music. Because what if it happens and you get a fucking Drake collab and all of a sudden what? You don't know this man now. You're not friends with the fucking Migos and Future and shit just because you did a beat for him. All you are is another email in the fucking lineup. You might get a couple interviews. You might be able to get your name up that way, but you way more likely to build a relationship and a catalog and your name growing with somebody else and getting bigger with them and both y'all building each other up. Producer, artist, team, creator, whatever it is, manager, photo, whatever you do, grow with the people around you. Aiming at the stars and shit, that's cool, but all that's going to do is let you know that you can do it on the biggest level. And let me tell you this right now. It's a lot of people who do music and management and all this shit at the biggest level who don't know all the rules. They just jump. The people who really do this shit just jump. You're never going to be ready to fucking do a whole album for somebody. You're never going to be ready to start recording vocals if you just make beats. You're never going to be ready to start managing somebody because you have enough context. You're never going to be ready. You got to just jump. There is no moment in your life where something's going to feel right and all of a sudden, like, now I can focus on my music. Now I can fucking hit up the people I need to hit up because I'm good enough. You're never going to be good enough. You're never going to be perfect. You're never going to make the one song that's better than every other song. You just got to jump. You just got to push your shit. You just got to get it out there. The sooner more people hear your music, the more real feedback you're going to get. And that's the only way to grow. Every time someone tells you your shit sucks, you're going to grow. You're going to work harder at it. You're going to try harder to, even if it's that one person, just impress that one fucking person. Like, you got to just jump. Just start doing shit, start trying shit, start making shit, start hitting people up, start playing shit. It ain't going to be a perfect time. But what I will say is fucking get your shit together and feel comfortable with what you're sending out. Even if someone hits you back and says your shit sucks, if you believe in it and you're working on something and you know you're working hard and getting better every day and you've played it for certain people and they fucked with it, or you know you love it, keep going. Get your shit to a level where you love it before you would play it for people. But then once you got something you're proud of, fucking go for it. If you have an artist you just fucking love, you know what I mean? And like, you don't necessarily know everything about the kind of music they make or whatever, but you want to work with them, like, just fucking do it. If you never made music and you really want to make music and you see people making it and it looks fun, this and that, like, you got to just jump. No, there's never going to be perfect timing. You're never going to have a moment in your life where shit just opens up and it's like, oh, okay, now I could try something new. You got to just fucking do it. I had Brazilian barbecue. It was fire. I'm so full, though. This yerba is killing me right now. Really funny comedian, bad person. I'm trying to talk more at more schools and shit. I'm working on it. I talked to NYU this year. That shit was fire. This could go either way. I've done both ever since the first days. I would say, don't waste all your money on mixes. Don't spend more money on your mixing than you spend on your equipment. You know what I mean? Don't spend more money than you have time to look shit up. If you can spend 2 days going on YouTube and fucking downloading some crack plugins or hitting some people up you know who mix shit and trying to figure it out, try to figure it out for as far as you can. But if you know you've been working on something over and over and over and trying everything you can, but it's just not at that level yet, and you need to bring somebody in. Bring somebody in your budget. There's all types of levels of mixes. You can get to Alex Toomey if you got the budget or you got the right song that's amazing. He's not going to tax you if it's something that's the most unbelievable shit ever. He's like me. He works on shit that he loves. Certain things cost this much, certain things cost this much. But even if it's not the number one mix person you ever met, get it to somebody. There's a million kids on the internet. There's even apps like Lander. It's like a fucking website you can upload your shit to for $50 and it masters it. I know people who have had success with that shit. I know a lot of different websites now where you can fucking get a mix for $50, $100, $150. I know Ali with engineers and all his shit, he's trying to get it to a point where you can upload something to his website and he's going to have a giant team of people who are going to work on that. Spend $100, spend $200, spend $300. You know what I mean? You don't got to spend $1,500 on a record if you're making it in a studio with your laptop and a $100 microphone. That don't make sense. Teach yourself as much as you fucking can. And if you got a little extra money to do it, cool. If you can do it yourself, that's even fucking cooler. But even me, I've learned everything I fucking can. I study the shit every single day of my life. Even when I'm chilling on vacation, I'm somehow watching it on YouTube, trying to learn something. And I still send my shit to Alex. I still send my shit out. Because I want it to be a level of perfect that I can't get it to. But I will tell you this. Old Rico shit, Freddie Gibbs, Key, like so much shit people have heard from me, I mixed. So it's a lot of shit out there that you've heard from me. It sounds good and this and that. But could it sound better? Yes. Does my shit sound perfect now? Alex does it? Yes. But it's a learning process. Don't spend too much too soon. How's your mental health? My shit is honestly so good right now. Way better than it used to be. Mental health, the one thing that like I give people a lot of advice that is not great for your mental health. When I tell you like working 14 hours a day, 16 hours a day, 6-7 days a week for 3 weeks, you know what I mean? 1 or 2, 3 days off here or there. It starts to weigh on you. It starts to be hard to think about anything but your job because it's all you know. When someone asks you how you've been after 3 weeks in the studio and your answer is like, oh, I'm working on this. What you're working on is not how you've been. And if you're working too hard, that's all you got to talk about. You don't really know how you've been. I had to work super hard at like giving myself a break because I feel like I didn't work hard when I was younger. When I was in my early 20s, when I was in school, when I was younger, like I was fucking not keeping it 100 with myself. I don't think I was working really hard. I think I was doing just enough to get shit done, and then I was really focused on social shit and really focused on relationships and going out and being cool and shit like that. That was a lot of my like early 20s, late teens. I think since I started working super hard, I got used to that. And it's like, I don't care about going out anymore. I don't care about going fucking having all this social time or all this time to get fucked up. All I care about is like getting better with the music. Now that I got one opportunity, I need another opportunity. Now that I'm producing for one artist, I need to produce for 10 artists because I don't want this shit to go away. I feel so fortunate that I get to work with anybody, let alone my favorite people, that I got to go harder. Once shit starts going well for you, that's not when it gets easier. That's not when you chill and buy a bunch of Gucci. When shit starts going well for you, you got to secure that spot. You know how soon producers get out here? It's like porn stars. Do a couple things here or there and you're out the industry in 2 years. Like that shit is just like so hot. While you hot, it's popping. Get some money here and there, but like to stay in this shit, you got to take that little bit of momentum that you get when you get that one placement, when you get that one relationship with the artist, when you get any of those kind of little first just tidbits, you got to run with it. You got to work as hard as you can for that artist. Anything that you feel like you're stupid at, when you go to a studio and they run in Pro Tools and you don't know how to do it, or you don't know how to set up a microphone, you don't know even the beginnings of recording people or mixing or any of that shit. You got to start learning all that shit because now somebody gave you an opportunity. What are you going to do? Chill and go brag about the opportunity? No, you got to go 10 times harder. You literally